Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I am very excited because today I'm going to be sharing 35 of my holistic beauty secrets with you guys. Hair, skin, nails, body, I'm going to cover it all. I just want to spill all my secrets to you guys today, all the things I've learned over the years. I really want to pass them along to you. And let's just go ahead and get started. There's no need to spend a ton of money on lash growth serums because you can just use castor oil. You want to make sure it's hexane free and preferably in a glass container. So this is black castor oil, and black castor oil is when the beans have been roasted, so it just has more minerals, but you can also use just organic castor oil as well. So I like to just apply with my fingers, or you can use a spoolie. Just apply it to your eyebrows and your lashes and they will grow in so much thicker, longer, and more beautiful. You can also add it to your hair oils and apply it to your scalp to help promote hair growth. I also like to mix it with other oils and use it as an oil cleanser to take makeup off, to wash my face. So I have a full video on the oil cleansing method, but adding castor oil into your oil cleanser is really nice because it just gives you a deep clean. And speaking of oils, that's another tip, is don't be afraid of using oils on your face. Rosehip oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, sea buckthorn oil, I mean the list goes on, argan oil, tamanu oil. And that's one thing I learned when I had severe cystic acne, is you do not have to be afraid of oils because they can be very, very healing for the skin. If you have acne spots, put manuka honey on them. Do a manuka honey mask. It is honestly such a great natural remedy for cystic acne, any type of breakouts, any type of skin issues that you're having. It's antibacterial, it's anti-inflammatory. So whenever I get a spot on my face, I just do a manuka honey mask and it really helps it out. Next up is be mindful of your posture. Now this is something that I struggle with. I have the worst posture ever. I'm just always slouched, and I think it has to do with me always being inwards and being more shy and closed off, so I just kind of close my whole body off. But I've been really trying to retrain myself to break this bad habit of bad posture and just put my shoulders back, so I can be like this or I can be like this. And it's so true, when you have your shoulders back, you just look a lot more confident and more radiant. And when I go outside, I always try to wear a hat. This is a hat that I get made fun of a lot for wearing. Nobody likes it. The brim is so wide. It allows me to have a bun up in my hair. It doesn't look the most fashionable, but I absolutely love this, and it protects my face from the sun. I'm very diligent about protecting my face from the sun. I have some acne scars left over, so I don't want to make those darker, and I also don't want to age my skin. So I am just very careful about wearing a hat in the sun. And along with my hat, every day I wear a non-nanoized zinc oxide based physical sunscreen. So this is my holy grail one. It's from Fit Glow Beauty. There's two types of sunscreens. There's chemical sunscreens and physical sunscreens. Physical sunscreens are your mineral sunscreens, so like zinc oxide based sunscreens, and you want to switch to a physical sunscreen because chemical sunscreens, they contain ingredients that are potentially carcinogenic and they can irritate the skin as well. So zinc oxide is my go-to for natural sun protection. And probably my biggest beauty secret is getting a good night's sleep. So getting at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep if you're a woman. And I know that can be hard for a lot of us, but the more sleep you can get, the more rested you're going to be. Your body is going to regenerate during the night. You're going to have less dark circles and puffiness. That's why they call it your beauty sleep. And something that helps me get my beauty sleep is sleeping on a comfortable mattress. So I want to thank Birch for sponsoring today's video. Their 4th of July sale is live and happening now. So you can head to the description box and click the link to check them out. I'm just gonna say it, Birch makes the best mattresses ever. They are made with organic and natural materials that are sustainably sourced. Their mattresses are free from polyurethane foams, which can cause harmful off-gassing, and they're also free from fiberglass, which can be detrimental to our health, because a lot of mattresses actually use fiberglass as a flame retardant, but instead Birch uses organic wool, which is a natural flame retardant. You know, even with the clothes I wear, I try to use natural fibers, so it just makes sense to choose a bed that's made with natural organic materials, because you're sleeping on that bed every single night. And Birch also has many third-party certifications: GOTS certified organic, Green Guard Gold, Fair Trade, FSC certified. Birch has two different mattresses. They have their Birch Classic and then they have their Birch Luxe. And I've been sleeping on a Birch Luxe for years. I love it. It's so comfortable. But I actually just upgraded from a full mattress to a queen mattress. Since I'm getting married, I'm gonna need a bigger bed. The Birch Luxe has 8 different layers of organic wool, organic cotton, 100% natural latex. And with your Birch mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial as well as a 25-year warranty. And one of the best parts of this is Birch delivers straight to your door and shipping is free within the US. They also offer in-home setup and removal to make your buying experience as convenient as possible. But honestly, it just comes rolled up in a box and it's really easy to set up. I love my Birch mattress and I know you will too. So you can check out their 4th of July sale that's happening right now and get 25% off your mattress plus 2 EcoRest pillows. So you can head over to birchliving.com/holistichabits and take advantage of this limited time offer. I am a big believer in nourishing our bodies from the inside out. I think what we put in our body is going to reflect on the outside. So of course, nourishing our body with good, healthy foods is so important for healthy skin and healthy hair. But I would especially recommend limiting your intake of refined sugars and seed oils, because these are very inflammatory. They're going to cause inflammation in the body, so that can cause acne. It can cause other skin issues. It'll age you faster, and it's just not good for our health. So what we put in our body truly, truly does reflect on our outside. I learned that when I was dealing with severe cystic acne, because I was very sensitive to things I was eating, and I noticed certain foods I would eat would cause skin issues. For a beautifying diet, I like a lot of good fats like your omega-3s. I like to eat high quality protein that's going to help your skin and your hair. A mineral rich diet, it's just so important. Next is to drink more water, because if our skin and hair is dehydrated, it's going to be dry, it's going to be flaky. Water will just kind of plump up your skin again, but you want to make sure you're drinking filtered water, not from a plastic bottle. I recently got a new Aquasana Clarium filter that actually hooks up to my cold water line under the sink. And my tap water, the cold water, is now filtered water. And that has been the biggest game changer. This is probably my favorite household item of 2024. And speaking of water filters, one of the best things you can do for your hair and your skin is to get a water filter for your shower. So you are showering with filtered water, something that's going to remove chlorine and chloramines, all the stuff that's going to dry out your skin and hair, and it's just not good for your health. So I'm really big on using a shower filter. We touch our phones all day and they have so much bacteria on them. So I always recommend just wiping your phone down with alcohol. Just use an alcohol wipe, because if you're putting it up to your face, you're getting all that bacteria onto your skin, which can cause breakouts. And also just when you're touching your phone all day and then touching your skin, it's good to try and keep it clean. So especially if you are dealing with breakouts, this could really help. And another thing that you want to wash at least once a week is your pillowcase, because your pillowcase, it gets lots of bacteria on it as well. And it's just good to have a clean pillowcase to sleep on, especially to prevent breakouts. And speaking of pillowcases, you guys know I have been sleeping on a silk pillowcase for years. And it's just so much more gentle on your skin. It doesn't suck the moisture out of your skin. You don't wake up with skin creases. So it can be anti-aging. It's just more gentle on the skin. I love a silk pillowcase, especially because I love cold pillows, and a silk pillowcase just keeps it really cold. Satin will also give you that glide, but honestly, I don't like satin because it's a synthetic material and I try to stay away from synthetics. I like to stick to wool, silk, cotton, linen, all the natural fibers. And speaking of that, I discovered something. So for the longest time, I was getting a lot of butt acne and back acne, and I couldn't figure it out. I was so frustrated with this. And you guys, I discovered, because I was working out a lot, I was wearing athletic wear a lot throughout the day, including my workouts where I was sweating in them. And even though I would wash my body right away after I worked out, I was still dealing with this. And then I stopped wearing leggings, like synthetic leggings, throughout the day. Butt acne gone. I honestly think I am allergic to synthetic materials. I switched to wearing cotton, wool, merino wool, cashmere, and the butt acne was gone. So I need to do a full video on that because this was a huge realization for me. Now moving on to some things to help prevent wrinkles. One is to sleep on your back. I am a side sleeper, but I've been trying to train myself to sleep on my back so I'm not, my face isn't smushed like that, because that can cause wrinkles and fine lines on the skins. So I try to sleep on my back. That's the best position. I also do facial renewal acupuncture, cosmetic acupuncture, whatever you want to call it. One of my dearest friends, Julie Shillabeer, is the best of the best, and I am so grateful to have her in my city. I hold a lot of tension in my forehead area because I'm always going like this. So Julie's treatments just really help open up the forehead. She works on the muscles of the face. And another thing I do to help with this frown area is I use these frownies. These are little facial patches that you put on your skin, and it makes kind of like a splint on your forehead, and then your forehead doesn't move. So I try to wear these as much as I can when I go to sleep. And in the morning when you take them off, your face just feels so open. One thing is you have to kind of continue to use these. It will help train your muscle, but yeah, I find that every few months I have to go back to using them. But I love them because they're non-invasive, and that is the type of beauty treatment I like. One thing that I don't do very good, and Julie is always getting on to me about, and that is that I will look close to my screen. But what you want to do is when you're holding your cell phone, you want to hold it as far away from you as you can and a little bit up, and that puts your neck in the right position so you're not causing tension behind here. I am just always squinting or frowning when I'm looking at my cell phone, so I have to be very, very conscious that I'm doing that. So just kind of being more conscious about your face. Now moving on to kind of pedicure, manicure tips. When I apply my moisturizer or anything to my face, I always massage it into my nail beds as well, because then you're just moisturizing your nails. Castor oil is really great to massage into your nails. It'll help them grow so quickly. But honestly, castor oil is so thick that I don't really do that too often because I'm kind of weird about having things on my hands. But I always massage my leftover moisturizer into my hands, and then it doesn't go to waste either. And for your feet, I honestly am really bad at anything pedicures. Like, I just don't really pay attention to my feet. But this summer, I'm trying to pay more attention to my feet. So I got this Dr. Scholl's, it's like a glass, what is this called? Callus remover. You know, I gotta be honest, I have quite calloused feet. I don't even know why. But after one time of using this little thing, my feet felt very smooth, and then I top it off with a thick layer of cocoa butter. So this is the Blue Beautifly Body Balm. This is just a thick, lovely balm. I massage that all over my feet, my heels, my toes, and then I put cotton socks on and wait 20 minutes for that to absorb. I don't sleep with my socks on because I cannot sleep with socks or pants on, but you're gonna wake up with the softest feet ever, and it is quite delightful. Whenever I go to bed, I also make sure I have a thick layer of lip balm, lip oil all over my lips. My favorite product ever is the Ficlo Beauty Night Oil Lip Serum. I will cry if that product ever gets discontinued. It leaves my lips so plump and soft, and I just slather that on at night. And now moving on to shower time, I recommend dry brushing your body before you get into the shower. This is going to, one, exfoliate your skin. It's also going to help with your lymphatic system. This can actually help reduce cellulite. And then when you're in the shower, when you're washing your hair, focus your shampoo only on the scalp. Don't put shampoo in the ends of your hair because that's just gonna dry out your ends. So I just massage it into my scalp and then I let the water rinse it out, and as it rinses out, it's gonna clean your ends. But don't actually put shampoo on your ends. And with conditioner, don't put conditioner on your scalp. Just leave it for the ends. I just put it in my ends because if you put it on your scalp, it's going to leave your hair a little bit more limp and you're gonna have to wash it sooner because it's gonna get greasier sooner. Which leads me to another tip. Don't wash your hair every single day. Try to go at least 3 to 4 days in between hair washes because that's going to allow your natural oils to come through to condition your hair. And another thing you can do for your hair in the shower is to use apple cider vinegar rinses. I've done a whole video on this in the past, but apple cider vinegar is really good for scalp conditions. So if you have dandruff, dry, flaky scalp, it's going to help your scalp, which in turn is going to help your hair. And apple cider vinegar also kind of clarifies the hair, so it removes residue from your hair. It leaves it feeling shiny and soft. And no, you won't smell like a pickle. You might for 15 minutes, but then the smell dissipates. And I've been doing that for years, and I love a good apple cider vinegar rinse. Another thing you can do for not only your hair, but also your face is to massage your scalp and your shoulders. I always knew about the benefits of massaging your scalp because it brings circulation to the scalp, it helps with hair growth, it relieves tension. But since I've been getting facial acupuncture with Julie, she's taught me so much about how different muscles are connected. And if you are really tense back here and up here, it's gonna cause sagging. So massaging your scalp can actually keep you looking more youthful. And speaking of massages, facial massages with your hands or a gua sha tool is also really great. Since I use an oil cleanser to wash my face, when I'm applying that, I just try to really massage it in and do some facial exercises and maybe a little bit of gua sha as well. I am someone with very hairy arms, and I know everybody has different hair preferences, but I was always a little bit self-conscious about how hairy my arms were. So I started to wax or sugar wax my arms, and at first it was fine, but now whenever I wax or sugar wax, I get a lot of bumps and it makes my skin look almost like it has a disease or something. It actually looks way better with hair than after waxing. I really can't shave or wax anything other than my armpits and legs, or else my skin just has a bad reaction. So I was dealing with this issue, but then my sister-in-law, Sarah Ashley, said, why don't you use a bikini trimmer and just trim your arm hairs? So that's what I do now, and it is an absolute game changer. I wish I would have known about this so many years ago. It would have helped my confidence so much. But since it just trims your hair instead of actually removing it, it leaves a little bit of hair so you don't get any bumps when it grows back. And my arms just, you know, there's still a little bit of hair, but it's not super, super hairy. So this has been a game changer. Just get a bikini trimmer or a beard trimmer and yeah, use that if you have issues with removing hair. And then we have wearing protective hairstyles to bed. My go-to protective hairstyle for years has been the braid, but usually when I go to bed, I just kind of put my hair off the end of the bed so it hangs off and I'm not rubbing on my hair, so causing any breakage. And if you don't have a silk pillowcase, you can get a silk bonnet to wear over your hair to help prevent breakage and keep your hair smooth and frizz-free. Again, I have a whole video on sleep hairstyles that will help prevent breakage and keep your hair healthy, so I will link that down below in the description box. But wearing protective hairstyles to bed and throughout the day is really important for hair health and growing long, strong, healthy hair. Next up, we have working out. And I tell you, having a consistent exercise routine has been one of the biggest positive changes I've ever made in my life. Working out has helped my mental health so much, but it's also really great for your skin, your hair, everything, because one, it reduces stress. So it releases endorphins, it gives you those feel-good hormones, so it helps reduce stress and inflammation in the body. Less stress leads to more beautiful skin, less hair fall, all that good stuff. And it's also good because you're sweating out impurities through your skin, which in turn you're gonna have healthier, more beautiful looking skin. And also working out, of course, tones your body. It helps you gain muscle and lose weight. So that's gonna lead you to feeling more confident with your body. And when you're confident, you just kind of exude beauty. And on that topic of working out and stress reduction, just finding ways to reduce stress in general, whether that's meditating, gardening, exercising, talking with someone, it's so important, because the more stressed we are, the more hair that's gonna fall out, the more sleepless nights we're going to get, which are going to cause bags. So trying to reduce stress, which is something that I am in a constant battle with.
You guys, I'm sitting here editing this video and I realized I forgot to share one of the most important holistic beauty secrets I have, and that is switching from conventional beauty products to natural and organic beauty products. You guys know how much I love natural skincare, hair care, clean cosmetics, all that good stuff. And the reason is our skin absorbs around 60% of what we put on it. So this is so important, and I just didn't want to forget to include that in this video. And I also forgot to mention red light therapy for our skin. Red light therapy helps boost collagen production. It helps reduce dark spots and hyperpigmentation, and it can even help to promote hair growth. You can buy red light therapy face masks. You can buy the big panels like I have right here. And I also have this little Juve Go, which is great for travel.
So those are some of my holistic beauty secrets. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I would love to know some of your guys' beauty secrets as well. So you can put them down in the comments down below. I guess they won't be secrets after all. So you can sign up for my email list in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!